All right, if you're trying to build a career in 3D tech, simulation, or what people are calling the next generation of the internet, there is one credential that is absolutely becoming a game changer. We're talking about the NVIDIA Certified Professional for OpenUSD Development. So let's break down exactly what it is, who it's for, and honestly, why it might be the most important thing you do for your career this year. But before we dive into the certification itself, let me start with a question for you. You know how HTML is basically the backbone, the fundamental language for the 2D web we all use every single day? Well, what's the equivalent for the 3D web? For all those virtual worlds and digital twins we keep hearing about? The answer? Well, it's changing everything. Okay, first things first, let's get into the 3D world's new language. To really get why the certification matters so much, you got to understand the technology that's driving this quiet revolution across like a dozen different industries. So the answer to that question is OpenUSD, which stands for Universal Scene Description. And get this, it was originally developed by the animation wizards over at Pixar. It's this incredible open source framework that lets a bunch of different users using different tools and systems all work together on the exact same 3D scene at the same time. It really is becoming the HTML of the 3D world. And listen, this isn't some niche experimental thing. I mean, think about it. From the mind-blowing visual effects in the latest blockbuster movie, to the massive worlds in video games, to the digital twins of entire factories used for AI simulation, OpenUSD is the common thread that's making it all possible. Its impact is already huge, and trust me, it's just getting started. So, knowing this technology is obviously crucial. But how do you prove you know it? How do you show an employer you're the real deal? Well, that's where the NVIDIA credential comes in. It's the official certification that validates your skills. The NVIDIA Certified Professional, or NCP-OUSD for short, is basically the industry's stamp of approval. It formally says, hey, this person doesn't just understand OpenUSD, they can actively build and customize 3D pipelines, specifically inside NVIDIA's super powerful Omniverse platform. So let's quickly look at the exam itself, the nuts and bolts. You're looking at a 90-minute multiple-choice test with about 60 questions. And the best part? It's remotely proctored, so you can take it right from home. It makes the whole process so much more straightforward. And here's the number to keep in mind. The passing score is usually right around 70%. Now, what does that tell us? It tells us that, yeah, it's a serious exam and you need to know your stuff, but it's absolutely achievable for anyone who prepares the right way. Which brings us to a really important question. You know what the tech is, you know what the certification is, but is it right for you? This next part is all about helping you see if your career goals really line up with this credential. Okay, take a look at this list. If you see your field on here, you should be paying very close attention. Whether you're a computer science student who wants that real-world credibility, an aspiring technical artist who wants to build smarter pipelines, or you're into game dev or robotics, this single skill set connects some of the most exciting fields in tech today. Okay, so let's say this is for you. The next logical question is, what's the payoff, right? Why should you invest the time and the energy? Let's break down the real, tangible benefits for your career. So here's the bottom line. This certification makes you stand out, period. Whether you're applying for an internship at a top animation studio or a research position in an AI lab, this badge on your resume and your LinkedIn profile just screams industry ready. It's not just about what you learned in class, it's about proving you can handle professional production pipelines. We've covered the what, the who, and the why. Now we're at the most important part, the how. In this final section, we're going to look at the smartest way to prepare so you can walk into that exam and pass with confidence. This is the core question for any certification, isn't it? How do you prepare effectively? It's so easy to get lost in documentation and random tutorials. What you need is a structured approach that actually respects your time. This is where having a structured preparation system becomes a total game changer. The best way to study isn't just to find a pile of questions. It's a complete workflow. Imagine starting with a personalized learning path, practicing until you nail each topic, then testing yourself with realistic exam simulations, and finally, using smart review tools to lock in everything you've learned. You know, the key difference in modern prep tools is intelligence. Instead of just throwing questions at you, an AI-powered platform can actually analyze how you're doing, find your weak spots, and then guide you on what to study next. It's all about learning smarter, not just harder. And when you compare different approaches, the difference is just crystal clear. It's not just about having practice tests, it's about having an intelligent system. This means getting a guided path instead of just guessing what to study, smart reviews that explain the why behind the answers, and tools that help you stay focused. A platform like FlashGenius, for instance, it integrates all of these things. So really, it comes down to a choice in how you want to prepare. The old way means you're juggling random PDFs, basic practice tests, and just hoping you've covered all your bases. The modern approach, the FlashGenius way, is about using a single AI-driven system with guided paths and smart analytics to make every minute you study as efficient as possible. Let's end on this key thought. Getting certified isn't just about getting another badge for your LinkedIn profile. You have to think of it as a launchpad, something designed to propel you into a career at the very forefront of this incredible technological shift. So the real question isn't just about getting certified. It's about what you're going to build when you can collaborate in this new 3D space. I mean, the next version of the internet, of cinema, of engineering, it's being built right now. The question is, will you be one of the architects? Thanks for tuning in.